Hi. Okay, you guys cannot speak, but I would want everyone to turn on their cameras and wave over here. Those who have joined. Yes, there you are. Hi, everyone. How are you all? I want you guys to be active on the chat box, right? So be active on the chat box. I'm going to be reading all of your comments, right? And while we'll be doing the questions, that's when I'll be asking you to unmute yourself and then do the questions. All right. Hi, I can read your comments. 1 second. Abdul says that he's doing good. Lillian. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Abdul. Hi, Arush. Hi, everyone. Okay. Abdul, I'm good. How about you? Are you guys doing good? Facing any difficulties anywhere in non-verbal reasoning? Because today we are going to be discussing about non-verbal reasoning, right? So I would want to know that if in case you are facing any kind of difficulty anywhere in non-verbal reasoning, be active on the chat box. I don't know what just happened. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Give me a second. You see me moving on the screen without me moving? Yeah. All right. Hi, Opal. I'm good, guys. Tell me. Okay. According to you guys, although some of you would have known what topic we are going to do today, but according to you guys, tell me what is the most difficult topic that you feel is in non-verbal reasoning. I would want to know from all of you. Come on, answer me on the chat box. Hi, Safa. How to get, 1 second, I just skipped the comment. How to get quicker at codes, asks Abdul Hafiz. Abdul, your speed is actually already very good. About codes, if you want to get quicker, start by seeing the similarity that we have between the letters, because you'll be given 2 letters, let's say A and M that we have, right? So in different figures, like I have given you for A and H, and then B and C, and let's say D and M. So you start by looking the similarity. Whatever figures would be given to you, you start by looking what's similar in those 2 figures, then judge on that basis what should be your top letter. Then on the bottom side, you judge what's the similarity where the letters are same. If in case you're not able to judge on the basis of similarity, let's say all the codes that are given to you are different. In that case, what you do is that, you start seeing the difference that, okay, sometimes there would be like 3-sided shape, 4-sided shape, 5-sided shape. And then in those figures, then the code would be something like A, B, C, D, E, F, something like that, right? So the difference is the number of sides that we have, that when we'll be having 3 sides, we are using A on that basis. So first you judge if there is any similarity, then you judge if in case you're unable to find any similarity, you judge that what's the difference between them, right? Okay, now when I asked you guys what's the most difficult topic, you guys have answered me cubes and nets. Arush also says cubes and nets. Thayanjali says cubes and nets. And cubes and nets. Okay, so many of you are saying cubes and nets. All right. That's the topic that we are going to do today only. Mostly everything except codes. I think codes is an easy topic. It's just that then you would have to practice a little bit. According to me, I would say that cubes and nets is a topic where you would need more understanding. So let's get started. Today we are going to do, yes, cubes and nets like we discussed, and you guys already know that it is one good of a topic, right? So yeah, okay, finish the sequence. Yes, Abdul Mukeed, finishing the sequence. Arush says everything else is easy. All right. Abdul Hafiz, you're saying too easy. Are you saying it for cubes and nets, or are you saying it for codes? Okay, so you guys are facing difficulty with cubes and nets, and I can see about codes. All right, no, not a problem. Then we can do one thing. In our upcoming classes, I'll take one live class of codes then, right? Not a problem. But for today, let's focus on cubes and nets. All right. Now, for cubes and nets, everyone from codes come back to cubes and nets. You see these nets on the screen. First of all, understanding from the basic what exactly is a net. For example, you see my hand over here, right? But if I open up my hand, like you see on both the sides, but if I open up my hand, this is the shape that you observe. You order parcels online, right? And there are these boxes that you have. But when we have to open up whatever is inside the box, we have to unbox it. So when you open it up, on one side you get a rectangle. All the sides of the cuboidal box that you have, they are rectangular shaped, right? On the right side, left side, top, bottom, front, back. These are your 6 sides or 6 faces, you can say, of your cuboid, right? When we unbox it, that's when we have the net of the cuboid. Now that could be in different manners that you're unboxing it. So there are these patterns: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These 11 patterns, not otherwise, not other than that. These are the 11 nets that you can have for any given cube. All right, sorry. So when we unbox it, we get the net of the cuboid, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's what I already read in the comment box. All right, I think there is some glitch. I'm seeing your comments twice or thrice. All right, no problem. Abdullah Fiz is asking, do the colors represent the difficulty? No, dear, the colors are just random. The difficulty is according to the topic itself. If you feel it's a difficult topic, then you would have to practice it more. If you're not feeling it's difficult topic, then move on to the topic that you feel is difficult, right? So over here, the easiest way to start, if you're a beginner at cubes and net, so easiest way to understand this concept of cubes and net is that you take out a printout of this picture, right? If you want, you can download it online as well. The 11 nets are available online easily. If you want, you can take a screenshot over here and then make cutouts of these shapes, all these nets that I have marked. 1 separately, 2 separately. So over there, what you have to do is try to make cubes of all of these, right? Try to make cubes of all of these. Abdul Mukeet says that I had it and it really helped. Yes, that's the best way that you can understand cubes and nets. That's why Abdul is saying that he's not facing much difficulty in cubes and nets. Right, Abdul? That's why you're doing good at it. Yeah, good, good. So, how do we screenshot with the annotate? Okay, without the annotate. You can't screenshot without the annotate if you don't want me to annotate. Okay, there you go. And there you have it. You can take a screenshot now. But I think 10 and 11 are hard. I have been working on net 11. It's not about the difficulty level, I would say. It's just about you have to see the opposite. Specifically when we talk about the nets, over here in these 11 nets, when you draw, like when you try to make cubes out of it, you will get an idea, okay, if in the question we are given this kind of a net, then how are we getting the sides? How are we taking the opposite side? One basic thing which is there in all of them. Of course, the direction and everything, that matters when, like if I write a, let's say I'm writing something with the direction, what could it be? Like let's say I'm writing a plus sign. And in somewhere I'm saying that I'm getting this cross, so how could it be tilted like that, right? So seeing the direction, if there is like an arrow, if I say, and I'm making a net and I'm writing the arrow in this way, then so the direction that matters. For that you would have to see it accordingly when you're folding your stuff, how you're getting with it. But over here, one thing that is common, right? Over here when you fold this up, let's start from the basic one, the first one. Over here when you fold it up, it's like that you have this flat and I'm folding it up. My hands are laying flat, right? When I fold them up, they come across each other, isn't it? So imagine this is your base square, right? Base square. Now there are 2 more squares. There is this middle square and we have 2 more squares. Let's keep this middle square fixed. If I have this thing, the middle black pen that we have, that represents another square. So when I have that fixed, I'm shifting or I am folding the right and the left square, right? So they came opposite to each other, you see. I cannot take a better visual representation. The black pen represents a square, a face of the cube, and the right hand and my left hand, both of them also represent the right and left faces of the cube. Now when I fold the right and left, keeping the center same, my right and left came opposite to each other, right? So basically, like if we have a paper over here, right, let me take a paper, a very good paper. Let me see if I have any paper over here. Yeah, we do have a paper. Let me explain you with the help of a paper then, right? It's like this. You guys see a paper in my hand, right? So over here, if I make it in 3 parts, let me fold it in 3 rectangular parts. Okay, yeah. I have folded it in 3 rectangular parts. If you see it, this is like, I do not have any marker or anything, I can't write it. But let's say this is a paper, a straight paper, representing these 3 parts, right? 1, 2, the 3, right? So if I keep the middle one fixed, I'm folding this from the right, folding this from the left, right? So when I fold it, do you see, I'm not sure if it's overlapping the lightning or something, but yeah, if you see, when I fold this, keeping the middle in the between, when I fold it, the right paper that I have, the right face, comes opposite to the left face, isn't it? So over here, with the help of cubes and nets, what are we trying to do? We are saying that when they are on the opposite sides, there is one gap in between. Just remember this thing. So whenever we have a gap, that means these are on the opposite sides. So if I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can say 1 and 3. Okay. Yeah. 1 is opposite to face number 3. 2 and 4 are adjacent, right? But 2, leave a square, and then number 5. 2 and 5 would be on the opposite sides. 4, leave number 5, and 6. These 2 would be on the opposite sides. Tell me on the chat box, is this thing clear to all of you? Or you can give me a thumbs up on the screen. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Daniel, Abdul, all of them say yes. All right. Khadija says yes. Good, good. Navneet is also giving me a thumbs up. Lillian says yes. All right. Sabiha is also saying yes. Everybody is giving me a thumbs up. All right. Great. Right. So that's what we are doing over here. Now, if I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I want all of you to tell me about these and write them in pairs, like write them in brackets. If you think 1 and 2 are on the opposite sides, write 1, 2. If you think 4 and 3 are on the opposite sides, write 4 and 3. Although they are not literally, do not write 4, 3, they are not literally on the opposite sides. I just gave you an example how you're supposed to write it, right? Daniel says, sorry, I missed everything. So Daniel, did you just join? Okay, I can ask anyone to unmute yourself and explain me and give me an answer for this one. So today I'm going to be discussing the basic things of cubes and nets so that you don't have any problem. Okay, Abdul is raising hand, Samsung is raising hand, but you guys give the answers always, right? I want others also to take initiatives. Come on. I would be choosing those of you who know the answer and who would like to explain. You can raise your hand. Okay, it's not Daniel, it's Omotola. All right, Omotola, I see you. Yeah. Okay. So let's ask Gulleen. Hello, Gulleen. Yes, dear.
Example 1 would be opposite 4, because if the 2 and 4 side falls down, 1 would be opposite 4.
So 2 would be opposite to?
5.
And 3 would be opposite to?
6.
Okay. How many of you agree with her? Raise your hand. Everybody agrees? Anybody who disagrees? Anybody who's getting a different answer? Nope? All right. Good. Now moving on to the next one. Let me write down for others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, raise your hands for this one. Okay, I can see Raisha. Raisha, can you tell me now? What do you think over here? What would be the opposite sides that we can get?
1 and 3.
Good.
4 and 2.
Good.
And the 5 and 6.
Good. All right. Next one over here, if I label this one now, this one is the good deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I would want, where is Abdul? Abdul was talking about this thing, right? So I forgot, was it Abdul Hafiz who was saying that these last two are difficult, or was it Abdul Mukeet? I forgot. So now out of Abdul Hafiz and Abdul Mukeet, who would want to answer for this one? Okay, Abdul Mukeed. All right, where did Abdul Mukeed go? Yes, there you are. Wait, 1 second. You guys are keeping to change your, switch on your camera, switch off your camera. Then you guys keep on shifting on my screen. Left, right, up, down. Okay, yes, Abdul Mukeed. Hi, Abdul. I would want you to be a little louder, dear, please.
On the first one, I think 2 is opposite 5. So 1 is opposite 4 and 6 is opposite 3.
1 is opposite? Oh, 1 second. You muted yourself. 1 second, 1 second. Abdul Hafiz, come back on your screen. Come back on your frame. You're coming in Mukeed's frame. Yes, there you are. Yes.
1 is opposite 5.
Okay.
And the last one is
And 4 is opposite to 6. Don't unmute yourself. First of all, I would want to ask, does anyone understand how could Abdul Mukeed do this one? So Abdul Mukeed, you would have to explain yourself now. I told you don't unmute yourself. 1 second. Yeah. I told you that don't mute yourself. Yeah. Yes, Abdul. Tell me now. How could you say? Because we know that when we take a gap, definitely we say that, okay, these are on the opposite sides. But Abdul, you tell me, how could you get that 1 is opposite to 5 then?
I think the regular 2 will be opposite 5.
What? 2 would be, okay, you're changing your answer. All right, now tell me, what are your changed answers? So you're saying 2 would be opposite to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3 would be opposite 4, I think.
3 cannot be opposite 4. The ones that are together can never be opposite each other. Now if you see, okay, you said 1 and 3?
No, 1 and 4.
1 and 4, all right. So then that means 3 and 6 are opposite, right? See, the thing is that how we judge it, they should not be together. Now 6 is with 4 and 5. So the only option that I'm left with, what could be on the opposite side of 6, is that it could be 2, 3 or 1, right? So definitely I cannot have 4 and 5 in that case. Then judge with 4 and 5. 5 is adjacent to 6, it's adjacent to 4 and 3. 5 cannot be opposite 4, 3 and 6, right? So you have to form your pairs accordingly. If you see 4 is adjoined with, like, 2 is over here and 3 is over here, 6 is over here, 5 is over here. So I started from the middle one, right? About 4. 4 is, now you would say that, Miss, how can you say that it's not opposite 2 or 5 or 3 or 6? Whenever they are together as in not just like one after the other, but also you saw that when it was on the right of it, if it was in the left of it, we could fold it, right? But also, even if it's on the, like, let's say corner bit like this, when you fold them together, even if they're like corner bit one, but when you fold them together, they're definitely not coming up on the opposite side, are they? You're folding something, it's maybe, let's say it's front and back. When you have your cuboids, only 2 faces are opposite to each other, right? The front and the back is opposite. The front face is connected with the right as well as top, as well as left, as well as bottom, right? It's like on the right side if you see. Then it's like on the left side that you see. It's not the opposite exactly that you're seeing, right, everyone? So over here, if you judge for 4, that will help you in deciding. Okay, those of you who have raised their hands, I would want you to raise your hand only if you have any queries or any doubts, because right now I'm not asking any questions. I would want you to lower your hand in case you do not have any doubt. If you have any doubt and you want to ask me something, then you can keep your hands raised up. All right. So I can see Raisha and Heba are raising their hand. Do you guys have doubts? If yes, then please text me. Heba, do you have any doubt? Okay, let me ask. Yes, Heba? Okay, Heba is not there. Now, one thing. First of all, before.
Right?
Yeah, Hiba, you wanted to ask anything?
I don't understand like the purple one. I don't understand how it's like opposite.
Yeah, I am explaining. I'm not done explaining yet. That's what we were discussing. So over here, for number 4, if I see, on the whatever sides are on the adjacent, they cannot be on the opposite. Remember this one single thing, right? So over here, 4, if I want to zoom in, let me zoom in for you guys, 1 second. You guys see it properly? Right? So over here, if you see, this 4 that we have, that's adjacent to 3. 5 is on the right of it. 2 is also there. So basically this square of 4, if the vertex of the square touches the vertex of any other square, then that means that number cannot be the opposite. One simple thing that you can remember. Now the square of 4, the top right vertex touches box of 6, box of 5. That means 6 and 5 cannot be the opposite of 4. Then this top right, this left bottom over here touches 2, and this left part touches 3 as well. Left bottom over here. It touches 2 as well as the box of 3. So 2 and 3 cannot be the opposite. So I am saying for 4, I cannot have 6, I cannot have 5, I cannot have 3, I cannot have 4. So technically, I cannot have 2. So technically, I'm just left with one single option. That is for number 4. The only opposite side that we can have over here is 1. Did you guys get it? Thumbs up? Alright, good. Now, next part. Let's see another numbers. Now for 1 and 5, we have fixed it, right? So 1 and 2 cannot be opposite. We have written 1 is opposite to 4. That means 1 can be colliding with 5, 1 can be colliding with 3 as well. Now if I judge it on that basis, 3 is touching with 4, right? 4 cannot be the opposite. 3 is touching with number 5. Observe it like this. 1 second. Yeah, now for the box of 3. 3 is touching with number 2, number 4, number 5. So for 3, I'm left with just one single option, that is 6. See, which particular boxes touch the box of number 3? Yes, Stephen? 1 second.
Is it number 6?
Is it number 6? Yes, very good. So over here we would be having number 6 for 3. Then of course we are just left with one pair, which is 2 and 5. But make sure that 2 and 5 are also not touching each other. So observe it over here. For 2 and 5, we have 2 is connected with 3, 4 and 1. So for 2, we can have two options. Either it could be 6 or it could be 5. 6 is already there with 3. So the opposite of this 2 side would be number 5. Did all of you guys get now that how we are getting for this purple one? Thumbs up? Yes, great, great. In case anyone faces any difficulty anywhere, just text me. Not a problem. I'll take that up. Alright. So I hope now you guys are clear with how we are doing it. Now let's do one more question and one more kind of this part, seeing the opposite, and then we'll move on to the question bit. So over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now who would want to raise their hand and give me the answer? Alright, Toyanjali raised her hand first. So yes. Darling, please be a little louder.
Is it the blue one that I do it?
Yes, the blue one, this one.
Okay, so firstly, 2 and 4 would be opposite.
Alright.
6 and 1.
Alright.
And 3 and 5.
Alright. Let's see how many agree with you. So all of you who agree with her, give me a thumbs up. Yes, all of you guys are giving me a thumbs up. Very good. Now let's move on to the question bit. So over here when we have this question, very good Tilanjali. So over here when we have this question, look at, now this is like direct advanced level question that we are stepping in. So you might face a little difficulty, but you would again have to judge what's on the opposite side. And this case, you would have to judge the direction as well. Okay, Arush, Abdul, Gurleen, you guys have already started giving me the correct answers. Good, good. So those of you who know the answer can give me the answer. First answer I'll explain you, then the next question you'll be doing on your own, right? So over here when we talk about this L, this thing, these three boxes that you see, there is a front. This is my front. This is my right. This is my top box, right? So you would have to make sure that these are not coming on any which ways the opposite side. These three have to be together, but in a specific manner, right? It's not that you can randomly place them up. If over here I see this, in the A part, it's L like this, right? So if I take that in the front box and when you fold it up, it would not go well with this thing, right? The direction. In the B part, if you see about it, this is L. We have this over here. So when you, like, you have this, like, imagine that on your paper, you have drawn a circle with a straight line. Okay, who's this? One second, everyone. Let me see who is this person. This is, I can't even see. Okay, Abdul Hafiz has spammed me this time with this time. No spamming, no spamming. Okay, Arush, why do you have always this one question? Always. Give me 5 minutes. All right, Arush? Okay, now over here, when we talk about, oh, sorry, not the A part. No. We just rejected A part. Then moving on to the next one. Sorry. We were discussing about the B part. Now imagine that you have a straight line on the front. When you fold it, when you bring that on the top, this is my straight line, right, which you see. Now when I bring it on the top, it goes flat from the middle, right? So when you have this kind of line, when you fold it, it becomes flat. That's what's happening on the top. Then you have this L, the direction, that's what matters. And then on the right side, when you box it up, you bring this on the top, this L goes on the back side, N would come on the, you know, bottom side, this would be on the, no sorry, N would come on the front side, L would be on the back side, and on the right side you'll be getting this thing. So for this one, the B part would be the correct answer. So all of you, those who were getting B part as the correct answer, very good. Now are you guys ready for the next question to do on your own? Yep. All right, good. Now moving on to the next one then. There you go. Take care of the directions, like over here when we have this thing, right? These are pointing towards each other. The opened G is over here, right? So you would have to take care of those kind of minor details as well. I'm waiting for everyone to give me their answers. Okay, Gulleen, Arush, Abdul have given me the same answer. Timothy has given me a different answer. Opal has given me a different answer. Different as in compared to what I received earlier. Abdul Hafiz, okay. Adya, most of you, the answer that you guys have given me, the names that I'm speaking, these are the similar answers. So most of you have given me that answer. All right, let's see. Waiting for everyone, come on. Okay, so now who would want to explain their answer? Hands up. Only one hand holder. Okay, Samsung did it first. Yes, hi Samsung. I'm so sorry dear, I always forget your name, you know that. But you know that you're Samsung for me. Fixed name for you. Yes, Samsung.
I think the answer is C.
Why is that so?
It's because you can see that the white circle is supposed to be on top of the G, and you see that A, the white circle will not go.
White square, you mean? You mean white square?
The white square will not go onto the G, and.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
Over here, when you talk about this, like I said, you would have to see the direction as well, right? So over here, it would not be considering C. Anybody else who would like to explain their answers? Okay, Arsh is raising his hand. Yes, Arsh?
So you can see in G that the curved part is like above, is like below the white square.
Right.
And the G and like the black and white shape at the very top aren't opposite, so they could go together to make the shape on the left.
Correct. So what would be your answer in that case then? A, B, C, D, E?
B.
B. Correct. So over here we would be seeing the curved part of G, that where is it pointing towards, right? So on that basis I would say that wait 1 second, when I'm clicking, why am I, okay, yeah. So over here my B part would be the correct answer. Alright. Now guys, I'm going to quickly give you some homework questions for your practice so that you can practice them up. Like I said, if you are a beginner at cubes and nets, then the first screen that I showed you, practice that, practice making cubes from that bit, and then try out these questions. The questions that I'm going to be giving you, these are the, not I would say very advanced level, but as a beginner, if you're a beginner, then you might have to, you know, do an extra effort to solve these questions. Otherwise, these are like intermediate questions. So everyone, start taking pictures, start taking screenshots. And of course, if you have any query anywhere, you can ask me this question. And then I'm going to be changing the slide in every 10 seconds. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope everyone is done. All right. Now moving on to the next one. So now next one. If anyone has any query, you guys can text me. I'm reading your texts. If you do not know how to take the photo, or you don't have any device right now, other device that you can take a picture in, then you know that the video will be uploaded on your YouTube channel, right? So you can watch the video later, and over there you would be able to, you know, pause the video and try out the questions. And you would see the answers also over there. So I'm giving you 5 seconds to take screenshots quickly. If in case you're not able to take screenshots, then like I said, the video would be uploaded on our YouTube channel. You can have a look over there, and over there you'll have the access to the answers as well. So keep taking pictures. These are like for your practice work that I'm giving you. Of course, you'll be getting a mock test as well. So that would be assigned to you later on, right? So I hope now nobody has any doubts, right? So that would be all. These questions, we'll be covering them up later. Do not take picture of this one. So we'll be doing them later. And that would be all for today. So I hope you guys had a good time. Yes? You can text me. I'm reading your texts. Yeah. Also, those of you who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go and subscribe there. The icon is the same, so you would have to just type in Glecta Learning. In case you guys are doing some questions and you're facing any difficulties anywhere, join our Telegram groups. Here is the link, right? They're uploaded with the description on a lot of videos as well. So this is specifically for 11+ exams. So over there, you can post your queries, you can post your doubt questions, everything. All right? In case you have any query. Yes, of course, right? So that would be all for today. Thank you so much everyone for joining today. I hope you guys had a great time, because definitely I did. I'll be seeing you guys in the next live lesson that I told you in the previous class, that we'll be having shapes, that is mathematics, on 26th of July. Alright? So bye-bye everyone. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye. Have a good day everyone. Bye-bye.